They said what the average beer is, 6.
Got my gavel again. Come in. Thank you, Linda. I call to order our July 7th, 2026 meeting of the Greenbrier County Republican Party. I thank everybody for being here today. And at this time, I'm going to ask our Vice Chairman, Steve Dunford, if you will lead us in prayer.
Dear Heavenly Father, we come to you this evening to ask you to give us the knowledge that we need to make the right decisions for all of Greenbrier County, Lord. And Lord, we ask you to be with our president, our country, all elected officials, whether it be national, state, local, and for their decisions that they make, Lord. And Lord, I ask you to thank you for this beautiful day that we've had, and ask us on your precious name. Amen.
Amen. Okay, since Ashley, I made a mistake. Ashley's our new secretary. Congratulations, Ashley.
Thank you.
Unanimously.
Unanimously. She wasn't here, so there's that. I'm going to just call out the names, and if you'll just mark and make sure that we have at least 6 people here that are members, then we'll say we have a quorum. Western District, Steve Dunford.
Here.
Western District, Christopher Bishop.
Here.
Western District, Veronica Bishop.
Here.
Western District,
Mine.
Maggie. I had to look around the room for a second. Thank you. Central District, Debbie Bowman.
Here.
Central District, Morgan Cook. Morgan didn't make it. Daggone her. She was trying to find a babysitter. Central District, Danny Campbell.
Here.
Central District, Jim Childers.
2 in a row.
2 in a row. Eastern District, Ben Anderson here. Eastern District, Danny Canterbury.
Here.
Eastern District, Sharon McAllister.
Here.
Eastern District, Ashley Farrell.
Here.
Do we have at least 6 people present?
Yeah.
Do we have a quorum? That's for Ashley to say.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. We
My
have,
first day.
doing great.
The names, you want to write the name? Well, it's everyone but Morgan. I think I got it.
Yes. All right, going straight into old business, but I will mention this really quickly. I learned this earlier today, and I was not aware of this. We need to keep former member of our committee in our prayers, Linda Spencer. Linda has been undergoing chemo treatments. She has cancer, and she's been really having a very difficult time. So please give, and I think Linda knew about it a while back, and that's the reason why she didn't run for re-election to the committee. Yeah, and so please keep Linda in your prayers. She asked for prayer tonight, which is very out of character for Linda.
For Linda, yeah.
So, going straight into old business, we had one heck of a time in Alderson. We really did. Oops, do not disturb. I'm leaving a Republican meeting. I'll talk to you later. Thank you. Sorry about that. We had, I think, the best float we've ever had. We had 2 trailers. And number one, first and foremost, I want to give a big round of applause to Debbie Bowman for her leadership in decorating and putting it all together. I thought
The cake was beautiful.
Oh, well, thank you, but then I saw the person that won, and I saw their cake, and I'm like, man.
That's all right.
But kudos to my husband, because since he's retired now, he has lots of extra time, so he cut out the plywood. But I painted and did all the other stuff, so
Well, it was,
Larry did a good job.
We do need a new B. The B blue, blue half of it all.
the big blue.
Memorial. The B on birthday.
For what now?
The big
Oh, for the birthday?
Yeah.
I do have extra stickers.
Okay, I thought you might.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, that one was a little iffy that morning, because it had got, just damp and wet. Hot and humid.
yeah.
Exactly.
Happy Earth Day.
Yeah. Now the elephant never looked better.
And the shirts. I think the shirts were great too.
Yes,
Did everybody see the back? If you
Yes.
haven't, see?
yes.
Virtue, okay.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. No, those turned out really nice.
So that was really cool, and we did not get cussed out once.
Not one time.
Not one blessed time. There was one big old thumbs down, and I hollered out, "Don't worry. Got 2 more years of Trump. You got 8 more years of Vance. You got 8 years of Rubio. 8 years of Pete Hegseth. And you got 8 years of Barron Trump." And the list goes on.
Yeah.
Try not to rub it in, will you?
That was mean of me, but it's mean. So that was fun. Any other comments about? I will say Debbie brought up a good point about candy. Do you want to bring that up?
Yeah, after the grandkids left our house Sunday, they left their bag of candy there. They left what they didn't want to take, and we're talking like a full size,
Yeah.
big, huge bag of this. A lot of it was stuck together and all sticky, had melted, even though there was no chocolate, right? And I'm thinking, but they left with their flags. They had the little flags that we were giving out. So maybe next year we might want to consider, instead of throwing out a whole lot of candy, just doing the flags. I just
That
thought
would
my,
punch somebody in the eye.
Yeah.
yeah, because I would kind of like, number one is almost everybody throws out candy.
But we'd have to hand out the flag.
You'd have to hand out the flags. I mean, well, you could have some people on a float doing candy, but the flags were just the little plastic flags I got from Oriole Trading Company, and 72 flags was $20.99.
Oh,
Wow.
So, and I think the little kids liked it because we tried to give them just to the little kids, and everybody wanted them. Everybody wanted one. So, like I said, it might be something to consider next year, because some people were handing out freeze pops, and of course they were all melted.
Yeah.
You know, some of the other stuff they had in their bags, I'm just like, really? But yeah, so it's just something to think about for next year. I know we bought $446 worth of candy,
Mm.
and I think we just maybe had like one box left, maybe.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
would.
I had people wondering why Mark and I were not doing it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, kids were saying, "Where's the candy?"
Yeah. So I don't know. That was just personal observation from them leaving their candy at our house. Like, what am I going to do with
I
this?
look on the kids' bags too.
Because we were first in line up through there, and I didn't realize which one we turned, but we actually came back up the street where we started. And I'm trying to figure out why these kids are sitting there with garbage can bags full of candy. So if you look at how many people were in the parade, and we were, I mean, even just throwing, small amounts, they're still racking up candy.
Yeah.
And half of it gets thrown away because of stuff they don't like in the first place.
Yep.
The street cleanup crew was out there picking up stuff that was left in the streets.
It's very wasteful.
But if you're talking about kids, something entertain them, what about the little pinwheels, little red, white,
Yeah.
and blue little pinwheels?
And
I mean, that
that's all
Oriole
I'm
Trading Company, they have some great things
Yeah.
that you can get. And like I said, I was looking for decorations for the float, and I saw those flags. And, so I thought,
Debbie, I can also check and see how much we pay for our flags with the adopted cost. I think they were equally as cheap. And I can let you know, like, where we ordered those from
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
And
I like the pin, no idea.
Ray Canterbury.
Gary Howell said that he gives away, it's
He's a
crazy,
delegate from Mineral County.
delegate from Mineral County. He gives away these plastic Mardi Gras style beads. He
Yeah,
said kids love them and they're dirt cheap.
the kids
We
do
had
love
one
it.
Jack
lady in
David
the parade
gave
that
away some
was
of
giving
those.
those out.
Yeah.
I saw them on several people's necks.
You can get them in red, white, and blue, I guess.
Maybe we should get them all noisemakers now.
they also have
Yeah,
some
the
of those
parents
too.
would really be mad at us.
Parents would never vote for us ever again.
And the grandparents had to hide them.
Yeah, I'm
Just
sure
saying.
of it.
Yeah.
Sure of it.
But-
Yes, Rob.
Another suggestion that others have used is a Frisbee,
That's a good one.
which you can put your logo on, and it's not gonna put somebody's eye out and somebody's eye.
Yeah.
Always.
Just-
Yeah, I could do something like that.
Yeah, there's all
Well, that costs,
ideas.
will cost a little
Mini frisbees for large frisbees,
sounds like committee work.
That would be through like Halo, right?
or a cat Kaiser Black.
Kaiser Blower, yeah, yep.
So we got a whole year of it.
Yeah.
It'll be wisely.
We actually got whistles.
Whistles?
Yes.
Oh, now that would, that would get us a no vote on the fall.
Yeah.
And then the elephant is going to Marlinton. Is it Pioneer Days?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Pioneer Days brings out the rough and rowdy.
Are you taking the cake?
Yes.
Okay,
It's in our garage ready to be put back on. We just.
so I need to get the bee to you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, we can come and get them wherever you.
okay, I'll talk to you after the meeting.
Get the meat. Okay, any further comments about Alderson? And just thank you to everybody that was able to participate. And also, it was a really good look to have our Secretary of State and our State Treasurer kind of joined with us.
Yes.
I thought that was really cool. So, and we had just about everybody, all of our legislators, and behind us we had Greenbrier County Adopt-A-Cop, which I think really goes well with our message, and they were handing out back the blue flags. And so that always is a really nice, thank you for Jamie for your work on that. But also, okay, something else I was gonna say, but I can't remember it. But either way, it was a really, really good festivity. Picnic plan. We had talked about having kind of an America 250 picnic. My fear is we're going into fair time.
Yeah.
We're in fair, and that if we were in any other county in the state, we could probably do it.
Yeah.
Well, it's fair time, and so I think the young conservatives were planning maybe in beginning of September to maybe turn their kickoff into a picnic.
Yeah.
And America 250 does not end
No.
at July 4th by any means.
No.
That is a year-long celebration. And so, Ashley, what's your thoughts about maybe getting the young Republicans for that?
I think that's a really good idea. I would say probably be better towards the end of September or early October. Just I think it's so hot, and last year in September it was 90 degrees. And I think the more mild the weather, the more people will come out.
I agree with that. And that'll be in the responsibility at that point of the Greenbrier Young Republicans. That's,
Is this a fundraising type picnic?
well, what
Like
do
a
you,
pig roast like they used to do for the.
now that'd be fun.
Yeah,
You want-
I don't know where to get a pig.
You want to put a pig in the ground?
If that's the case, that's on you. I'm delegating the pig to you at that point.
Linda's idea.
I just remember the man.
Oh, he
Crawford
yeah.
always
Time,
did
like,
it.
trying to find a
And
pig.
it was a huge.
I think that'd be
fundraiser.
cool. That pig roast would be really cool.
Now,
It's not my thing, but I think a lot of other people like that, so.
one thing, if y'all want to think about doing one next year, I could probably maybe get the Cato for him, but it's going to have to be ASAP. She books up. She wants to help us so bad.
Oh, I know she does. She's a
And,
good person.
She got with me 2-3 different times, and but she said if you want stuff next year, you better get it now, because she books up a year or two
The
ahead of
Cato
time.
Farm, which is in western Greenbrier.
Yeah, it's right on the Summers County line almost.
About Patterson Mountain Road.
It's not Summers County line, but the
I think so.
Fayette County line.
Well, it's a
Summers
beautiful
County.
location.
Maybe that's cool.
Yes.
I know Donna, we've
it's
been
really
friends
cool.
And she's very, the Cato's, very
raising our
supportive of
kids
us.
together.
Yeah, she said it, because I tried to get it for her dinner, and she was so booked up, and she even, it's out Dawson area.
Dawson.
Ways too, like a break
And I did look at Dawson Lake,
Bless you.
Dawson has a lake.
yeah, Dawson Lake, but they really don't have,
Wait, this is news to me too.
it's like 800 acres is the facility, but it's not an open up enough facility, I think, to do what we want it to do.
Well, in all my 27
Yeah,
and a half years,
yeah,
I never said Dawson had a lake.
That's what I was saying, I've never seen dogs.
Yep, they do have a lake.
Well, they showing the housing development around it.
And, they rent it out, and they have different facilities there, but it wasn't nothing really that could go along with what we wanted to do.
Well, I like, yes ma'am.
He's talking about that Cato Farm. Raynell High School's having an all-school reunion out there July the 25th.
Is that right?
Yes.
Crichton's have done that,
Today
the 25th too.
Crichton,
That's steakhouse.
wait a minute, Crichton had a high school?
Yeah.
I don't like you anymore. You just fixed that.
I love you though.
We have, it's an all-school reunion. But my class, it's our 60th year.
Wow, that's
That's
special.
unbelievable.
That is special. That's really cool.
60 years out of school,
My goodness gracious. What was the team? What was the team?
the Wildcats.
Oh, when do the
No, the Crichton.
Crichton.
Very well.
I'm gonna say Quinwood, Mark Friends, Crichton, okay.
Well, the address of the school was Quinwood. That's what confused people.
Yes, ma'am.
Oxford.
I've been out of school 66 years and never thought I'd get this old this fast.
Oh,
I agree.
you're just a spring
I
chicken.
took better care of myself. I thought I lived this long.
Since I skipped, any further thoughts about the picnic? Yes.
Not the picnic, but I did call over White Sulphur and hadn't heard anything back from them.
Okay, because you were looking, well, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that on
I just thought
that. We'll get to that. But yeah, Greenbrier Young Republicans can take care of that. And I think that would be
Actually,
good.
while we're on this, do you all want me to get with Donna to see for next year?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go ahead and see what
I mean,
happens.
if she has something open, do you want me to book it?
I say, let's consult with Ashley and Aaron. Which, by the way, Aaron goes by Beans, in case anybody ever hears. We call him Beans. And so, but yes, ma'am.
Another place maybe done to check there would be the Pines, but the Johnson Zone, I know
They
they
book
get
up
booked
quick.
fast.
They stay booked up too.
Okay.
Yeah, they're booked the rest of the year too.
Like from July, as well for next year.
But not, I haven't checked for next year, but they tend to be very
Are you
pricey.
talking about the White Sulphur Park? Okay.
Well, he's thinking about the dinner, right, and we're gonna get to that. All right, now I skipped this on my little notes here, which was goofy of me. The minutes were distributed electronically earlier today. Don't know if anybody has had time to review them. Yes, well, Debbie did, right?
What's that?
The minutes.
I sent them to you.
Oh, just to me? Okay. I would like a motion.
I don't have everybody's email address.
We're gonna fit, well, Ashley's gonna be sending out the minutes going forward. Yes, sir. Well, I thought you said, okay. I'd like to have a motion to dispense with the minutes until the next meeting.
So moved.
Danny moves,
I'll second.
Danny seconds. I like that Danny and Danny sit beside of each other. That's really efficient. All in favor, say aye. Okay, thank you. You're getting all these notes down. Oh, you're doing great. Okay, and who made the motion, who seconded?
You, and
Well, Danny.
Danny and Danny.
Danny and Danny. Say that many times fast. All right. We have a legislator here tonight. Ray, do you have any legislative updates that you all might be doing through the rest of the year?
No, we're not, as far as I know, no special sessions and we're completed with the legislative business.
Gotcha.
Nothing right now.
It's nothing to be coming back on. I was talking to somebody today that there's that new big controversy in McDowell County where I think they're at risk of losing their hospital.
It was my understanding that hospital is going to be taken over by WVU Medicine.
Yeah.
That's still
Well,
state.
Is that still, I don't know if is that
State.
I know the state's
Well, that's
actually
still the
trying to
state.
sell it.
Well, the problem with that hospital is that just about everybody that goes in is on Medicaid, Medicare, and so the reimbursement rates are not that good, and it's not economically viable without, and it's one of a handful of hospitals in the state that gets the state subsidy, because without that, it wouldn't even be open.
I'd say that's
And
right.
that's why we lost, what we lost is because of Medicaid and
Medicare.
Yeah.
And McDowell County only had 17,000 people.
Yeah, it is. I think statistically, it's the poorest county in the state.
And I'm sure more people are moving.
And they're dying off. It's an aging population, and it's the poorest county in the state.
And maybe the poorest county in the United States.
It's competing with the county next door in Kentucky, I believe.
Really. Very sad. I went down there to visit a client last month, and it's just tough to drive around and look at. But thank you for that. All right, let's talk for a minute to Brent Thompson. Brent had asked to come with Trey Holland to talk about the state fair booth, and I'm going to give you that opportunity, sir.
Yes, sir. Well, State Fair opens August the 13th, closes August 22nd. Right now, we have very few people signed up for their slots. We've given them an opportunity to contact Trey, who had a conflicting meeting tonight. So I will open the schedule for anyone who wants to sign up for a slot or slots.
Is this inside the fairgrounds?
Inside, yes. And that way, there are 2 slots available for each morning and each afternoon. And it's a 6-hour shift in the morning, 6 hours in the afternoon. We are going to quit at 8 o'clock. They want us to stay until 9, but I've been there before. Nobody is in that building until 9. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah, everyone usually closes out by 8.
Unless somebody has to pick.
Well, and there are facilities, inside and outside, but we won't talk about that.
Eat at 8.
Yeah.
Now, does
So-
it start at 8 a.m.?
We start, I'm sorry?
Does it start at 8 a.m.?
8 a.m. And then the shift ends at 2, and then the afternoon shift takes over from there and goes until 8 o'clock. So sign-ups are welcome. I know that we had, not sure how many we had last year. I know Maggie was there. But they're slow responding this year. Frankly, a lot of our members are getting older. And so we'll look for younger people to sign up, including Mr. Denny Canterbury.
On Sundays with Richard Strick.
Uh-huh.
On
Yeah.
a Sunday, that's Denny's normal time.
So anybody who wants to sign up can come see me. That's why I'm here. Thank you.
Sunday afternoon.
Well, we appreciate that. Can I ask you just a couple quick questions?
Sir.
So in total, so it's a how many day fair? 11-day fair?
It's 11.
11-day fair.
6, 7, 8, 9. I see 10.
You gotta start on Thursday, maybe it's 10 days.
Thursday to Saturday.
Thursday.
11 days.
11-day fair, okay?
10 days.
10 days, okay.
Right,
And so in total, that's 20 shifts.
correct.
And so you are in need of 40 people, or at least 40 bodies that could cover multiple shifts.
Right, and I haven't put my name on there yet, and I usually, that cleanup.
Okay. Do you anticipate that to be filled much further by others?
Yes.
Okay.
We'll be working the phone this next 2 weeks. By this time, we're not real behind from last year, but within the rest of July, we expect to have that nearly complete.
Okay.
Do you all, I remember a discussion last year or year before, do you all get in the gate tickets? Or
The club does.
the club does?
Yes, Thomas.
So we're talking about doing a picnic with the young conservatives. Why not try to tap into that pool to see if some of the younger people would actually volunteer for the fair booth?
I'm sure that they would. I'm sure that they would.
We'd love to have them.
Candidates.
More so than anything, it does bring out the most important thing. Have you all first reached out to the candidates and the elected officials?
Sunday and Saturday.
I believe we have.
Saturday.
They've been contacted by email, not by phone.
Ray, have you been contacted by email?
I might have seen it. I don't look at my email as regular.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, Jamie, have you?
Yeah, I usually, just whenever you.
Not
fill it.
individually, no.
But for instance, anything they need to fill out.
Well, I think that's good, and I think we'll definitely to go up and see after the meeting how many slots we can get filled. That'd be really good. First morning, that Thursday morning, that's with, now Frank Tuckwiller's on that shift, right?
He is, and David Fuchs is on.
Okay, good. Okay, David's in there, so that's wonderful. Has Frank taken any other shifts?
No,
Okay. Has Doug McKinney taken any shifts?
he has one shift on Saturday morning.
Is he working with anybody?
No,
I would like that shift.
good.
Ben,
Yes, sir.
Amy and I'd like to work together.
That'd be good. Definitely talk to Brent about that one. But go ahead and mark my name down for that Saturday morning.
So hey Brent, do you think the governor's wife will be there any at all?
That's a good question. Our relationship has been distant since she's been working with so many other things to do in Charleston. So unsure of what she's gonna be available to do. Usually she's always been there.
Very good. We'll get ourselves up there and try to get that list filled. Sounds good to me.
Are you working in any?
Thank you, Brent. All right, let's switch gears for just a minute and let's talk about the dinner. Let's talk about the dinner for later this year. I'm gonna pull up here real quick what day WVU has a bye. Because we need to start getting things arranged for a date for our dinner. This does not make it very clear when their bye week is.
Or even away again. Yeah.
Or even, well, we might be forced into that this time. Because I don't even see where their bye is.
Near playing Brigham Young at Utah, no.
In Utah, yes, James.
I was gonna say near Halloween, but I don't think so. 24 plus 7.
Yeah, it almost looked like it was on flex schedule. It almost looks like they haven't officially set the bye week yet.
Yeah, you're right.
So we almost have to plan our dinner around that. So that being said, we can't really set an official date tonight. However, as far as a keynote speaker, I want the committee's input on this. She is our flagship of the ballot this year. I was thinking Senator Shelley Moore Capito.
Hey, Ben.
Yes, sir.
This is October 31st.
That's what I was literally about to just say, yep.
Me too.
Can't have it on Halloween.
One.
No,
You
just
want
people
trick or treat?
celebrate.
You dress up?
I always dress up for Halloween.
Other people.
Last year I was the Grinch.
That's fire. When you quit.
What's your fire?
That's Captain.
Oh, yeah. There's pictures on.
I dress up to get out
So 10 degrees against Iowa State.
Work.
That won't have, and it's away, so that'd probably be the best time to look into if you want to keep with your yearly schedule of mid-October.
And it would be good to have it mid-October, because what the idea is we use the proceeds from that to give candidates a last-minute boost.
Yeah. It'll be
Um,
early, but it's better because next 2 weeks are our home games.
Right, yeah, we just don't want to interfere with the home game.
And October the 3rd, Iowa State is away.
That's what he, yep.
Oh,
yep.
okay.
Yeah.
That might be what we look into.
That would
What do
be
you
the
think,
best.
Eric?
I think they're earlier than
I don't want to conflict,
Do you
pardon,
have a plan B if Shelley's not available?
not immediately, no.
I got a suggestion.
I do too.
Right. Yeah, okay, go Jim first.
Well, I told you not too long ago, I may have a contact with the Speaker of the House of
Mississippi. That'd be a good one. And maybe
But I
what the
don't know.
idea is,
I don't know what the club or the committee pays for either a fee or.
one time we paid Kim Klasick a lot of money. But then we got her 3 times after that.
Yeah.
So that was cool. Steve, what's yours?
But Jessica Lynch,
Jessica Lynch.
former POW.
Oh, okay. That's a cool idea.
Does she do speaking engagements?
Yes, she does.
Another one that was suggested to me was J.D. Vance's mother, who goes around and talks. And of course, she would be very interesting if you've ever read that book.
Yeah.
J.D. Vance's book. And then also appealing to younger people, I think Ashley had an idea.
Which one do you think it is?
I'm thinking Patriotic Peach.
Yes, I do like her. That was gonna be.
She's a conservative TikTok star.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, I think she's great. I watch her all the time. Or can't see
Scott Presley.
Scott Presler's a unique one. I like Scott Presler. He tells it like it is. And man, he's been out there advocating for the Save America Act.
Tweeting John Thune every day.
Oh yeah, and that's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's very good. Danny.
Also, I see October 24th here, TCU's away.
I still like the Iowa State idea
The 30th.
because it's early enough in the month for us to be able to
Just
make
thought
some.
I'd give you a couple.
That's good. That's good. But I'm thinking that Iowa State game, and any more that could be on Fox and be their big noon kickoff anyways. We wouldn't have to worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Those are all good ideas. I'm gonna try, if everybody's okay with it, I'm gonna try to push for Shelley, just because I think that would be a good thing for people to hear from her. It's been a while, I think, since we've heard from her. And just giving her the opportunity to speak, I think, be a good idea.
And she was in Fayette County in April.
That's right. She did go to Fayette County's dinner. That was good. Does anybody? Let's talk about location for just a minute. The old tried and true has worked at the Briar Inn. We could change things up if we wanted to. If we were to do that, the options are limited, very limited. The Schoolhouse Hotel does not house the amount of people that we usually fill.
Yeah.
I think it's maybe a max capacity of 175.
And do they require you to use their?
And
You
yep,
use their caterer.
you got to use their
Okay.
caterer,
Yep.
and it is
It's cheap to rent the place, because the board of realtors look at it, it's $50, but they make their money off the food.
the food. Yeah, we
And
haven't
the food
been.
last year, I don't know who got the barbecue people, that's the best one I've been to so far.
It was a
That's,
Yeah.
It was
the
good.
last year's good.
M&M barbecue. Do we want to stay with that caterer? They've been awful good to us.
Are we going to discuss the Western End? Is there a place there they're big enough?
The only place really would be the
Or White Sulphur, like you had mentioned.
White Sulphur's an idea at that fire hall.
Fireman's Hall.
It's possible, but I just don't know if we can fit the people in there yet. But we're gonna
This is
find
the
that out.
EMS's building, not the fire
I mean,
station.
do they have the tables and chairs and everything that you need, or?
Yeah, but I don't know how many they have because I called them and they haven't called me back and I'm gonna call them.
Is that Thomas Hayes? Thomas Hayes. Okay.
Yeah, they changed fire chiefs.
Well, but that'd be EMS stuff.
Yeah.
Right. So I think Thomas has been in charge for years.
How many does Brian
We can have every bit of 225.
But it's not wheelchair accessibility, you know.
Well, there is an elevator in the back.
Yeah.
Yep, there is. Now, this
Even though
is
they
a
don't want us to
midterm
use it.
election. It's not a presidential year. We may not hit 225, and that's fine. I would like to try to get as close as we possibly can. The Dutch House, you're limited at about 175, 180. The food's good. It's not crazy expensive, but
Brenda's shutting down at the end of the year. as
Yeah,
well.
she's retiring.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
Yeah, she's retiring. The
Yeah,
last I heard, she has someone that's interested in possibly taking over, but I haven't heard the details of that. But yes, she is retiring.
That's so heartbreaking. She's
Do
been so
you have
good
to
to us for
use
so
her
long.
food,
Yes.
or can you bring, you have to use her
Yes,
food?
you have to use her. You can't bring any outside games.
They got good food.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
good.
No doubt.
They have good food.
There's someplace else you could possibly think about is the armory.
Yeah.
Well, we've tried.
Yeah, they
Um,
were issues.
They will not allow a political event.
That's how WDSO is.
Yes, ma'am.
Raymond Christian Center has the Life Center that has a full kitchen and holds a lot of people. They got all the tables and chairs.
The Republican Club many years ago had their dinner at Rema. It's been 15 years ago, but it was a very well-attended dinner. I don't know how many they but that'd be a quick question to Stuart Farley.
You can call Coleman and ask him.
Actually, I checked into that last year. Yeah,
We-
they didn't have capacity.
What was that dinner that we had at the Underwood building in the theater?
The club always had their Reagan Day dinner at the Underwood building for years and years and years, and I think that what happened was,
Wasn't it a catering issue too?
well, it became a catering issue. It really did, because the food quality became very poor.
Yeah.
Very poor. And it was very difficult.
You might try again, they have new management there now.
So it's an idea. I'm not opposed to that. I'm really not opposed to having the dinner at the Underwood building, but I think we'd have to reserve it now.
Well, I think too that at the Underwood building, they were gonna charge us per table and for chairs for rentals.
Sure.
They did.
Wow.
That's like WDSO in the big room is $1,200, plus they allow you so many tables and chairs and anything extra you pay. And we have continued ed there every year.
Is the middle school, Western Greenbrier Middle School, can we do schools? We probably can't do schools.
I don't think the board let I can ask, but I don't think the board will allow a political event at a school like that.
And then years and years and years ago, when you could fit the Republicans in a phone booth, it was at the Rupert Community Building.
Oh, yeah.
It's just too small now.
I think we've outgrown that.
Yeah.
I think you go to Fleming Law. Your senator.
Shell out some money.
Your senator could let you in.
If we give him a
And you talk
lot.
about a speaker, you can have Capito, more Capito, Justice.
Baby dog.
The state Republican Party a couple years ago had a dinner had their state meeting at the hotel, and they fully expected Justice to cut them a deal. There was no deal. There's no deal for being Republican.
We tried to host the Circuit Clerks Conference there a couple years ago, and there was a $55,000 food minimum for the 3 days that we were there. $55,000.
Plus you couldn't bring in outside drinks and, yeah.
Was there goals in it?
There had better been.
Best dang steak ever fried. I think that what we should do is, for right now, we don't have to make a decision today, but we really have to make the decision firmly by the 1st of August, correct?
Do you have a committee that works on it, or just one person?
It's usually Debbie picking the place.
Yeah.
I mean, they can make a motion that whatever Debbie decides we go with.
We already know that, we don't need to make any motion.
I didn't have, you don't have to bring it back before the board.
No, she always do that, she always pick a place, legendary.
I just don't want to, I think other people are gonna look for an away game location, and I don't wanna lose the Briar Inn if we can avoid losing it.
Yeah.
What is wrong with that, right? I mean, what?
I don't have a problem with it. It's just that there is the one problem that it's not the most wheelchair accessible in the world.
Yeah.
And there it is, the flight of steps is not great. However, last year they were more accommodating and led more people back to that elevator to get them up. The first year, it was a little bit of a struggle. But last year they were very helpful to make sure people knew where the elevator was and get them back there. Because the elevator at that location literally goes into the kitchen.
Yeah.
But they were helpful last year. And they've been so friendly to us, and frankly, I think the rent of the place is cheap.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I mean, could you put signage? Could you just put signage there directly for handicap access or wheelchair access?
We could, yeah.
I mean, it makes life simpler, that way you don't have to worry about.
Usually there's somebody downstairs also directing people.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, we could man somebody downstairs.
I
If we see
think
somebody
that
coming in a
for while.
wheelchair, say, let me show you the way to go, and here's how you get there.
We should keep it there.
I think the environment was, it's locked in pretty well, and it's been used, we know what we have. And you can confirm it.
They also set up all the tables and chairs for you and.
And they did
provide
a
you
good
with
job with that
linens.
too.
Huh?
And they do a good job of it too.
Yeah, all we have to do is just the table decorations. They put tablecloths on or set the chairs up and tables.
So it's right there, between both, the west and all that, so we got a central right there.
And we're also, we're supporting, by using M&M Barbecue, we're supporting a Western Greenbrier business as well.
The food was good. I'm not a smoke person, but still yet everything else was.
The only thing that we didn't do last year is I don't think we did the mac and cheese.
The potatoes.
No, usually erase the potatoes.
The potatoes,
We do need to bring the potatoes back.
yes.
Yeah, those were really good.
Yes.
Now, if M&M can't do it, Sean Byers would love to get us to do it.
Heard that name.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
get
Smoking
music.
Embers.
I'm gonna get the music.
So-
I want the music.
So that's a good, you're right. So Summers County at their dinner had a band. And they were really fun. And they were
from Greenbrier. Actually, I was in contact with the members of that band for our picnic.
Uh-huh.
They're dying to do something for us.
Come on.
What would their cost be?
$1,000 for 3 hours.
Well, the thing is, we don't necessarily need them to play for 3 hours.
Right. I mean, that's
takes that
just
long
what
to
they
get
get.
through
But
your
yeah, I was
food.
gonna say that may be a minimum.
That's fine. I
We
mean,
set up
that's
everything
fine.
else.
People eating or whatever. I mean, they weren't playing all the time over there. They didn't play for 3 hours.
I just want to see Sharon and I do a dance a jig together.
I think.
I can though.
I know you can. You can flat foot if you want
What
to.
about less?
Yeah.
More music, less talking, and let's have fun at the party.
I think that would be a more exciting dinner.
Have a dance floor for
Yeah.
after dinner. and
Uh-huh.
just be-
Back in the back window.
Right, in the little patio room back there.
Serve a couple margaritas, might be happy.
No.
But yeah, they're
Alcohol downstairs.
dying
Yeah,
to
we
do
don't
something
do
for
that
us.
upstairs.
Well, we get down and get it and bring it up.
You can do whatever you want.
Oh, at that point, that's
There
fine.
are several people that do that.
Yeah, you can do whatever
That's
you want.
perfectly fine.
We just don't wanna get
We're just not gonna serve it ourselves.
Because the game was expensive and it gets another stuff.
Well, it's more so that when the club
Yeah.
started bringing in alcohol, the club lost a lot of members.
Well, I'm not saying that we should, but I know people ask me, there's no
Right.
alcohol.
Oh, they go downstairs and they
I
be doing
told
that.
told them to
And
go
a couple
downstairs, and get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they could bring it up, but we're just not gonna have a bar upstairs.
Right, and that's fine.
That's fine. Okay. Moving.
I would like a motion that we buy a standing chalkboard. Let me explain why. Number one, we can write whatever we want on it. It needs to be large enough for the point of writing, for example, at the door, handicap accessibility in the back. But also, it was suggested to me, since this has now kind of become our permanent location, that we have a large sign at the door that says Greenbrier GOP meeting tonight, 6:30, and just,
Would it not be cheaper just to order signs that you could hang up? Because the one in that little foyer, people come through that door and go straight upstairs. They don't all come through the lobby, but you could.
like a customizable sign though.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
If you do
you
like
don't have to have
magnetic-
the year on it.
Yeah, so you can use, the print shop up here in Lewisburg. And they do
Post-it.
magnetic where you can, post that, so you can do
Yeah.
magnetic where you can switch them out.
that's
So
smart.
if you want an arrow, flip it this way, flip it that way. We've done the same thing for Schiller
I
Patrol.
mean, that would be better than a chalkboard.
Yeah, it would be.
And that way you don't have to write stuff or
You
deal with
can roll it up instead of having to store
Don't
it.
have to worry about people
I
erasing
seen
it.
it like a yard sign at Post that you stick in the ground, just one or two sides, I think. was like $37.
Yeah, their price is not bad.
Yeah, they're not very expensive, really.
I mean, you can't stick it in the ground, you have to.
Right,
come up
we
with
need a
a flat
stand.
top or something.
Yeah, like an easel stand or something that we could set the
Well,
easel and then put the sign.
And your big sign you wanted,
It's gotta
you
go back
just
up in the floor.
tack it up somewhere.
Do I have a motion to buy exactly what she just said?
I'll make it.
Chris gets it and Steve
A second.
seconds. Any discussion?
Good sign.
All in favor, say yes, Dan.
August. Sign.
We'll come to that next. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Danny had mentioned, I think we might need some more magnetic name tags
Oh, that's right, we didn't use any tags, yep.
for our new members and for those that might not still have theirs. Mine's hanging up in my house, but anyways.
That's it, I'm gonna
Motion to give Debbie approval to get that completed.
I'll make it.
Steve moves.
I'm second.
Veronica just barely got you. All in favor, say aye. You know, in this haphazard meeting, I never asked our treasurer to give us a treasurer's report. Would you like to give us a treasurer's report?
I can. Last month, we had expenses of $160 for rent for the room here. We had June and July for the self-storage at $112 a month. The printing for the t-shirts on the back was $63.60. Our spray candy was $446. Decorations $126. That included the flags with that. So basically for the Alderson parade, including the t-shirts, the printing, candy, flags, and Lowe's, $610.84. And we did a square for our website at $295.32. So our current balance at the moment is $16,982.02.
That's pretty good.
Plus I put in $60 today for reimbursement back for the t-shirts, and I've got 20 more to put back in, so.
Very good.
Yeah.
Um,
I do
any,
here.
yes,
Anybody wants a copy?
if anybody wants a copy, yep,
Take one, pass it down. Take one, pass it down.
very good. Any questions?
I don't know if you'll notice on there too, on the report that, there's credits, to Walmart. When I first saw the shirts, I bought all they had because they were really cheap and I figured we could use them, and so I hadn't asked anybody their sizes yet. So some of them I took back and then others I ordered online. So everybody got their t-shirts in the right size.
Great.
Yeah.
Motion to approve the treasurer's report.
I'll make it.
Steve moves, Danny seconds. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Thank you. Okay, we do need to jump into associate membership. We put it off. We kind of need to go back now that we could technically say this is the beginning of our fiscal year of, saying, the membership, the associate membership would run July through June, correct? So that being said, I'm going to ask Danny whether you would be willing to kind of be in charge of the effort of getting associate membership signups.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll
I'd
get
like
you a
to have
list.
somebody to help.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'll help you. I haven't-
And maybe one of the new ones.
Mm-hmm.
Maggie will-
Maggie will do great.
Yes, I agree. And then we're going to keep things the same as far as cost,
And
correct?
we need it, yeah, I think so this year.
I don't
But we
want to
need a
raise it.
list of who all's up. Associate members.
We had a little over 100, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I haven't done anything like that for a while.
Yeah, we need to try to refresh that.
And our oldest member is Cassandra at
Perkins.
95.
Sandra Perkins.
It is July.
Very good. Trying to think if there's anything else to say about that. At the dinner, we can discuss this later, but I really would like to do something to honor, because it really hasn't been done locally. I'd really like to do something to honor Cleve Benedict. It's something that he is a emeritus member of the state party. He is one of our greatest local legends in the Republican Party. And we've really never done anything to honor him at all.
About Republican of the Year.
I-
We do that?
We have kind of like a lifetime achievement award for that, and I think that'd be really cool to do that for him. And just, we gotta make sure he's good to be there that day. But he would be ideal, I think. We don't have to prove that today, but just keep that in your all's minds.
It's a good idea.
Our former congressman. Constant contact. I have signed us up for that. It's gonna be about $425 a year. But it is so cool. Do you use that for Board of
Yes,
Realtors?
we use it.
Isn't that cool?
We use it just for our primary and secondary members, not the in-laws only, because we have people all over the United States that are members. So we
Right.
just use it locally because you do pay per person.
Well, and our contact list right now is under 500.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of relatively cheap, but the idea is it's making communication more automated. No more midnight texts from Ben begging you to come to the Republican meeting
I
the
would
day
read
after.
your
Thank
text
you.
before I would.
Uh,
Maybe
I
I
would
could
read
turn
your
mine
text
off.
before I would read an email.
Right, yeah, that's what so I went ahead and purchased the SMS package and we're supposed to get approved for that in about 7 days. And so going forward, a couple days ahead of time, everybody will get an automatic text message that's on our text message list. Come to the meeting, this is where it is when.
And you're limited to how many letters you can put out there on that.
Right, and that's
You
okay.
can put a link, it'll take you to a page.
So now, is this one of those group messages to where an hour later, I'm still getting dings of everybody saying, okay, yes,
No,
okay, okay?
It's not reply all.
Okay,
It's like one of those messages that you get from Donald Trump is disappointed that you haven't donated today.
Yeah,
No.
constant contact at
Oh,
Right,
okay.
exactly.
so,
I quit.
So we're gonna be more appealing than that. So,
Now,
I
the only
would-
thing
I would
I
tell
didn't
y'all-
like about it is it doesn't let us label it Greenbrier Valley Board of Realtors. It has like an out-of-state telephone number.
yeah, that's,
I don't like that. It's not even a little 5-digit number like you see from some of these other places that I get.
what I'm kind of thinking is to combat that is basically the first sentence will be, this is the Greenbrier GOP, and then say this is
Or
what.
from the Greenbrier GOP, because you do need to make it as short as
Personalize it,
possible.
too.
You gotta make it as short as possible.
Because you want to make sure that a lot of people, they just much spam and scam that text out there to make sure that they know it's from us.
Right.
Most of them have a preview, like you said, it shows the first line of text. So if you put Greenbrier Executive Committee, and that should appear.
You can have whatever groups you want. You can have a directors group, you can have all the members group, and you just pull up the group.
And the point is, they signed up for it by giving us their
I
number.
think there's a way to opt, for them to even opt out, I think.
Yeah.
I think.
And Alex, so just so you know, Alex Kagan, our communications boy, young man, I shouldn't say boy, that was rude of me.
feeling like that.
He's a head taller than me, I'm calling him a boy. He is in Washington all summer. He is working for Congressman Riley Moore, who almost became our U.S. Labor Secretary. He was one of two, the last two. He did not get it, but he was almost the Labor Secretary. But anyways, so Alex is still working for us from afar. He sent out the notice for the meeting. So my whole goal is, as Rob Johnston many years ago mentioned that I should start going delegating. And it's a great novel concept, isn't it, Rob? It works.
It does work.
It really works.
It makes people feel included.
Yeah.
And we have such a great array of people. So, okay, I do need somebody's help though. I need help managing our Excel for our contact list because we have a lot of people that have been added in over time that we haven't added to our list, and I need some help managing that. And if I have a new contact that I can send to this person to update that list.
In your, constant contact, does that kind of give people the options to subscribe and like unsubscribe?
I believe so, and I think it's actually connected
They
to our.
don't subscribe, I think they can opt out.
Okay.
I mean, it's only a text. You can put a link to another document in it, but that takes up the letter too. I think there's like 30-some letters, you know, they have to be short and sweet.
Madam Secretary, would you be willing to be in charge of the Excel sheet of people?
Sure.
Thank you. I won't put too much on you.
That's what he does.
Yeah,
You've been told.
By acclamation, will
By acclamation. That's right. Okay. Before we close, a couple important notes for the group. Number one, the issue, we talked about it briefly last time, and there's been some updates about what's going to happen with the primary. The state Republican Party we're having our meeting August 1st in Charleston, and we are not voting at that time to open the primary. Instead, we are voting on a bylaws amendment of the state Republican Party. Those bylaws would be potentially updated to say that in the year following a midterm election, built into the codes of the state party, there has to be a vote on whether to keep the primary open or to close it, or excuse me, to open the primary or to keep it closed for the next 4 years. That's what it's going to
What's
be.
the party's big problem with that? Because I'm gonna tell you, if I was an independent, that would really, you know.
It would.
It
Well, it hurt us
It
dramatically.
did not
Yes, it did.
help anybody.
Yeah.
And if we keep on changing
to
it,
me,
That's so
left
confusing.
and
People
right.
are gonna be like, they don't.
if we change it every 4 years, people get confused and say, what the heck, I'm just not gonna put it.
Well, but the idea is right now, it comes out in every single meeting. I mean, every meeting. About, we're gonna try to switch it back this time, we're gonna switch it back this time.
Maybe the bylaws needs to state that it doesn't change, but I mean, I heard people say they've always voted Republican, but they would never vote Republican.
But there's one key point to that. There's one key point to that. Greenbrier County does not necessarily think alike of some of these other areas. We have an area of the state called the Eastern Panhandle, and they're all very weird. Very strange people. See, our delegate agrees. No,
Want to serve with them.
it's just a different area of the state, and they don't fully think like we do on certain issues. And that being said, it's a Morrissey versus everybody else issue. Morrissey wants a closed primary because he believes that protects him in 2 years when whoever's going to run against him runs against him.
He probably undid that whenever he did what he did.
Yeah.
He
sealed that.
Locally.
Well, you know what happened was he saved a lot of money because his PACs, he didn't have to court independence.
That's true. That's a good point. They didn't, the PACs that were spending all that money, they didn't have to spend money to get independents to vote.
Yeah.
And they didn't get the votes, and they probably won't during.
Well, they didn't need those nasty ads anyway, so they.
I will say, in defense of some who I am friends with that believe that a closed primary should remain. Donald Trump wants a closed primary.
He ain't always right.
Always right either.
There's that too.
Yeah, Republicans, I'm a Republican because I like their bylaws and their policy. That's why I'm a Republican. They wanna be a Republican, be a Republican. You don't? You know, you upset up to everybody, you get
You were
crazy.
independent for a while.
Yeah, because
Yes.
George Bush ran it out, that's because,
There you go.
you know, he came out and he said Islam is peaceful religion. I thought, you know, that's,
But there's other independents that.
Well, but also, every state's different. I mean, you still got states that have same-day voter registration, that you can register to vote on election day.
Virginia's one of those.
If they aren't, they're gonna move that way with the new dumb governor.
Well, Virginia has crossover in the election. I mean, even then, everybody can vote.
And then in Texas, there is no party system per se when you go to vote in a primary in Texas. If you are a registered Democrat, you can vote in a Republican primary in Texas.
the way it is in Virginia.
Yeah, I mean, it's open season. And so West Virginia already has a lot more protection against that.
Well, is our
But-
protection costing us votes?
Dr. Johnson.
Let me just suggest another argument for a closed primary is the fact that many Democrats have become disillusioned and being reticent to register Republican, they're registering independent. And if they are voting in our primaries, they pose a threat.
It could, in theory, well, let me say this, it could, in theory, make those that we elect in the primary more liberal. The counter to that is in the experiment that we just had. Everybody said that Tom Takubo out of Kanawha County, who was supposedly the big rhino that had to go, and this closed primary was going to fix that. And he won by 15 points. So, that brings up another thing though. Independents and Republicans and Democrats. Nobody is voting in our primaries, hardly. We had a 21% turnout. Berkeley County is the second most populous county in the state of West Virginia, and they had 12% turnout. That is embarrassing.
That's the problem.
That's a shame.
So the question is,
We lost.
It's better than New York City.
it's true, where, what,
9% of it.
7% elected Mom Donnie.
I think Mingo County once had 107%.
That's true. That's very true.
Let McDowell County.
Yeah.
I will keep everybody updated. I anticipate that bylaw will pass, only because the argument is that they don't want the argument to come up every single meeting because they're sick and tired of the infighting. So they're trying to, one way or another, bring some more permanency to the issue because it's just all we've talked about for 2-3 years now. But I will keep you all updated on that. Beyond that, I'll mention this and then we'll see if there's any other thoughts. But this fall, we don't really have major contested races around here. I still want to give our local candidates something if they have a contested race. But I do want us to, between now and later this year, to be considerate of the idea that if we do well on this dinner, on our dinner, that we would give some to about 4 or 5 candidates that are in the state of West Virginia that are going to have really close races. There is a Republican delegate in Kanawha County that we really want as a Republican Party to protect, that we might be able to lend some support to. There is a state senator in Mon County and a state senator in Wheeling who have very difficult races that we might consider to give a little bit to. And maybe choose about 4 or 5 close races and maybe consider giving a donation to. Because we don't need to feel totally limited to just Greenbrier County, considering we also are, at this point, one of the wealthier executive committees in the state. If we do well in the dinner. We can maybe broach that more later. Yes, sir.
How do you define well?
We have the most money in the state of West Virginia than executive committee.
No, I understand your status. The question is, what is doing well in the dinner?
That's a good benchmark. We need to set a benchmark for that. I would say that we want to, in accordance with tradition, I would like to net between $8,000 and $10,000.
Yeah, well, we usually did.
Now, a lot of that, it's not dinner tickets, it's sponsorships.
And associate memberships will help.
Yes, it buoys that. So, that being said, I've talked a lot, and I don't mean to monopolize, but are there any other thoughts, comments for the good of the party tonight? I'd like for this group to stick around for just a minute. I'd like to get a quick group picture, if you don't mind.
Look pretty. Oh, gosh, why do they?
Text would have been nice to me.
I ended up getting my mother, who takes such good care of me, she bought me some shirts for the summer that are kind of loose fit and almost kind of like beachy. And one of them, I pulled it out and I said, well, Mom, these little things on it, they're martini glasses. She said, no, they're birds. I said, no, Mom, they are martini glasses. And then after enough people gave their opinions to her, she was finally convinced that they were martini glasses. And she said, please do not wear that in public.
You wear it and my mom bought me this.
That's a good beach shirt for you.
That's right. Any other thoughts? Thank you all very much for coming. Do we have a motion to adjourn? Sharon moves. We don't need a second to adjourn.
God, the
Have a good
governor
night,
of Virginia
everybody.
has a name that makes her sound almost like a Sam.